All right, guys, welcome back to Shootin with Subs. It's me, Collins. I'm here with my co-host, Cam, Eric, Matto, and today we're gonna get into a lot of topics. But to start off, I just want to know, guys, you guys see anything interesting this weekend? And if you guys lose some money this weekend, I know Matt lost some money.
Worst bet in my life. Tails never fails is an absolute lie. Put Collins $50 on the coin toss. I lost $50.
You put 50 on the coin toss?
Yeah.
Wait. With who?
So the worst part about that is, dude, like you start off the game down $50. You just feel like shit, like going into it.
Is that the only money you put on or no?
No, the good thing is the rest of my bets were on the Bucks, so I ended up still going positive. But I would have been like 50 more bucks positive.
You see that guy who had the fucking the parlay with like Tampa winning the cup, Lakers winning the chip,
Dude,
the Lightning winning the Stanley Cup, and then there was a few other ones. There was like two more that he pulled off.
I would have cashed that shit out so much sooner, bro.
It was the Dodgers winning the World Series.
Yeah, Dodgers. That was the other one. But there was one more. I mean, the Dodgers series was what? I don't know. The schedule was all off because of COVID and shit. But I don't know. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, shout out Cam. Cam let us come through to watch the bowl, you know.
Yes, thank you for that. Great host as usual.
Oh, yeah, y'all went to Cam's house?
Yeah, you're the one who doesn't respond to any of our texts when we tell you to come over.
I didn't know y'all. I didn't know you guys were at Cam's house. That's crazy. I wish I would have caught an invite. That would have been fun.
Hey, fuck this
guy. Yeah. At some point, you just decide not to bother with Eric.
I mean, that's news to me. I didn't catch an invite. You know, it's an unfortunate thing. I would have loved to show up.
We would have got one disappointing response. I'm letting you know.
I don't know where they're getting this information from. We'll have to check with the sources.
Hey, right there, baby. Where's there's no
that could be anyone. I can't even read that. That's like 480p. So yeah, that could be anyone. But that's crazy. Y'all have a good time?
Yeah, it was good, man. We got some DoorDash. Collins.
Hey, Collins, what'd you drink? What was the drink Matt got you?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of.
Bruh.
So you guys didn't know.
Eric, doesn't this sound like the worst drink ever? Just the name alone,
Mississippi Mud.
Mississippi Mud. That's like the most racist alcohol brand I've ever heard in my life. Every 5 seconds, Matt would try to get me to drink some Mississippi Mud to get me on the snap and said some fugazi shit to Don Don. I couldn't believe it.
That was funny.
Okay, me and Collins at least had like 15 drinks. This dude Cam had half of an Angry Orchard the whole.
Hey, bro, I was chilling all weekend.
Cam was a wet blanket. I can't that kind of behavior from Eric.
I'm not a drinker.
What was that?
You heard me.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, how was the game? First off, let's get into that.
Disappointing, bro.
That was
what was disappointing?
Fuck Kansas City.
Well, I feel like you're harboring a lot of hate in your heart.
Yeah, harboring a lot of hate. When's your team went to the fucking playoffs, piece of shit?
What the fuck? I didn't even say shit, you fucking asshole. I'm just curious, like where is that resentment coming from? I guess that's how I get it.
From fucking last year, okay?
About what? What happened last year?
You suck a dick.
For context,
I didn't keep up with football last year. What happened?
We're very upset. We didn't win football last year.
All right, let's go. Whatever.
I mean, I know you just started keeping up with football last year, so we're kind of on opposite slopes there. But what happened last year? I'm a bit curious.
That's cool. Anyway, we're saying.
What do you? The Niners will lead is what happened.
All right. So
wait, what was that? What did Cam say? I didn't hear.
Like we got hold on some calls, but I mean, you know, I don't make excuses, whatever. But the reason I said it disappointing was I honestly really thought that was going to be like a generational, like Super Bowl good watch of a game. This shit was like over in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Pretty boring after like halftime.
My favorite like rhetoric you hear from sports fans all the time is like, I don't want to make excuses, and then they give a bunch of excuses, and then they finish it off with, I don't want to give excuses.
Anything, you dumb fuck. So shut up.
He literally I said that's what the fans are saying. I didn't say that.
Do you feel like you got hold on some calls though? You can be honest. It's all good.
Okay, we're not.
We lost, bro. If you blow a lead like that, you fucking lost. lost. Told you.
That's great because I feel like you guys got hoed on some calls, definitely. But if you don't feel that way, then
All right,
yeah, it was.
Let's talk about this Super Bowl. For starters, all of us were surprisingly going for Brady, which I wouldn't say Brady. I want to say the Buccaneers because I think it's just a given that everybody despises Brady winning. But something about Mahomes going back to back didn't feel right.
What didn't feel right about it to you? What do you mean by that?
I think what he's saying is like a majority of people are rooting for Brady when usually a majority of people. I think it's just like the underdog effect because he was.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are naturally opposed to like a one-sided anything.
Yeah.
Like after Kansas,
I wanted Mike to get one. Mike and Levante, they deserve a ring.
Yeah, a lot of those players on the Bucs really deserved a ring. So I was actually really happy to see that.
Devin White is a fucking monster. Yeah. And the Raiders literally drafted a potato over him. And it was really difficult to watch, I'm gonna be honest. But that dude is a fucking beast. That entire defensive front.
It was a potato, man.
We don't need to get into that.
Did you say he was nice like a couple months ago?
I don't know. No. Okay, all memes aside. I'm referring to he was in the Farrell draft, right? What was that 2019? I think Farrell still has potential. He's had good games, but when you compare him to Devin White, and when you consider the fact that you just paid Corey Littleton $42 million to get absolutely fucking cooked every game for an entire season, it's a bit frustrating. Especially when Farrell isn't giving you much of a pass rush at all. He's had flashes, but I mean, it's like he's
had a couple cleanup sacks.
Max Crosby, he got picked up in the 5th round.
I think 4th, but yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, Crosby's been the best rookie out of that draft, and he's the dude that no one really expected anything out of.
Did you put any money on this game, Eric?
No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't put in at all anything in the Super Bowl. Did you, Cam, or no?
No, I didn't do anything. I was going to, but
I kept trying to bet the Gatorade with Cam.
Okay, this fool chose orange.
He's got it right.
I chose orange and blue, and
how many fucking options are there?
Quick question. Eric.
Yeah.
Lime flavored Gatorade, like lemon lime. What color is it?
Yellow.
Yeah, it's not fucking green, Cam.
Thank you.
Wait, lime.
It was green. You were saying green was
okay. I get where you're coming from. Because you could argue that a lemon is yellow and a lime is green. So
the actual color of the Gatorade. What is it?
That's like yellow. That's like yellow.
They kept saying it was green. They're colorblind.
There's a green Gatorade. Was it like strawberry?
Lemon pepino.
Most definitely there is.
Ugh, fucking disgusting.
So fire, yo! That's my favorite Gatorade. Lemon pepino.
Lemon with that cucumber.
With a nice big bag of Takis, bro. Oh my.
Oh, that sounds like bubble guts and a half.
Hey, it is, but it's worth it, man.
Oh, that's crazy. No, yeah, it was disappointing. Yeah, it was interesting to see, but Brady has been associated with the Patriots for so long that there hasn't been really a scenario where he has been the underdog, I guess, where you could say, I mean, unless you're a Pats fan and like you create like the scenarios in your head, like some people who shall not be named. But yeah, like I think for the most part, he's just been associated with a winning franchise, so there hasn't really been a situation you'd be like, oh, look at Scrappy Brady in his like fucking team of misfits. But then again, if we're being honest, that Buccaneers team was pretty fucking good. Like I don't know, this Buccaneers team wasn't like a ragtag. It didn't feel like a miracle like the 9-7 Giants in 2011 that fucking shouldn't have been there and they somehow pulled it out. Like no, that was not that. Although they did win off a wild card.
Yeah. And also, this is the same team. Well, apart from everybody that came because of Brady, if this same team, I don't think the same team without Brady is making it to the playoffs, along the Super Bowl.
What did Winston get him at? 9-7 last year?
He was 7-9.
He was 7-9.
Yeah. I think the highest he ever got was 9-7. No, he had a year. Right? Nah, I think they went 9. I think Winston got him at 9 games last year.
Oh, dude threw like 40 picks. So I don't know.
He'll also give you 40 touchdowns. He is.
You're taking that.
He's fucking fun to watch. There was a lot of Jameis. There's been a lot of Jameis Winston slander like throughout his career, rightfully so. He's an interception machine, but he's pretty fucking exciting to watch.
All right, so we don't spend too much time on this Super Bowl topic. Let's just go around and say our favorite moment. Honestly, hate me if you want, but that AB touchdown got me pretty hyped. I liked seeing AB catch a touchdown, man. All those Raider fans talking all that shit about him. And what do you do?
I'm pretty sure I could find a video of you chanting "fuck AB" week 1 of the 2019 season in the Oakland Coliseum with the rest of the Raider in Oakland merchandise. So, I don't know where this resentment's coming from. You sound kind of brand new, my guy.
Nah, AB, man, you gotta hand it to him. He did everything wrong and got the best result. You know, and that's just pure talent. He juked Tyrann Mathieu out of his socks too on that route.
Brady was going at Matthew.
Yeah. What do you think he said? Let's tick him off.
Matthew said mic'd up, so he probably.
Yeah. Say it again, Ken.
Matthew said he said a slander towards him and got mad.
Yeah, but then he deleted that tweet.
He said it's something that shall. He tweeted what was it?
A word that like he
doesn't want to repeat.
But I mean,
then he deleted.
Mic'd up, so
yeah, and then he deleted the tweet. Some people were saying they think that he was they called bullshit, and then he realized he was mic'd up, and then deleted the tweet. But that's like a bunch of hypotheticals, so I don't really know what that's.
Yeah, but Brady put out an apology today.
I mean, he's probably talking shit. I mean,
yeah,
that's part of the game.
I respect it, bro. I know Cam would have been ducking. In case you guys didn't know, back in the day, Cam was a baby, always getting bodied by Collins and Cam on the line.
By himself on the line?
My bad, Eric. You guys look so much alike.
Cam, what was your favorite part of the game?
Beating the fucking Chiefs. He's too young to get back-to-back. You can get it when you're 28, 29. That's totally fine, but
it's fucking nuts that he has 7, considering he had like that 8 or 7 year dry spell where he had no rings, and he somehow fucking got into 7 rings.
He's gone to Super Bowl half of his career, which is
but he won the one in 04.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying he's been to 10 Super Bowls and he's been in the league for 20 years. That's like ridiculous.
Okay, Cam, talk your shit, man.
Just glad you understand.
And then Eric, what was your favorite moment?
I don't really have a favorite moment. I'm gonna be honest.
No?
I like
any of that.
It was impressive just from like liking a football standpoint. How much. To be fair, there was injuries on that KCO line, but they fucking dominated. That might be one of the most one-sided
ass weapons we've seen.
Yeah, from a Adidas O-line matchup in a Super Bowl that I've seen in like a really long time. I can't think of another one that was that bad. That dude was running for his life.
Is Patrick Mahomes the Steph Curry of
what does that even mean?
Kansas City Chiefs are resembling the Golden State Warriors.
This is like the worst analogy in so many ways.
Why? They both Patrick Mahomes and Steph Curry both got those loud, talkative wives, and then
loud, talkative wives.
No, man,
I'm sorry, but this is absolutely rigged for ratings. I'm sorry, I will not be quiet. I saw it with my own eyes. Where are you going with this? I'm actually curious.
I'm just I don't know. I'm just messing around. But
I know.
No, he said this when the Super Bowl.
There's a couple of things. There's a couple like notable things for me.
Okay, other than the loud wives, what else?
What? Oh, I'm like, just no. I was just talking. Shut up. During the game, I had seeing Patrick Mahomes run around that with how many like 29 like drop back or 29 pressures.
Don't say it. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, guys, you remind me a lot of Russell Wilson's career. I don't know how you guys are gonna deny that. Like Russell Wilson, no, he has not faced that many pressures in one game, but his whole career, the last 9 seasons, he's had 394 sacks. Like,
who did the Seahawks lose to in the playoffs this year?
Yeah, did the Niners make
it? Wait, who did they
I can't remember. Did they make it?
You're a fucking bandwagon. Remember that.
Yeah, you barely started getting into football. Shut up.
Let him know. Shit.
No, man, he hasn't been anywhere since they lost to KC. You only going for the Bucks because of your franchise lost. I'm not trying to hear from Cam.
Ooh, Cam's like, I'm gonna eat my food.
I don't know.
What?
That was a great point.
Wait, what did
I completely feel the same way.
Yeah, he said something with chewing with his mouth. We're doing a podcast right now. You want to eat?
Yeah, I just cooked dinner, so chill out.
What'd you make?
Steak.
Really? What kind? New York?
Tomahawk steak.
Say that again?
A tomahawk steak.
Dude, when before the podcast, it's when you were talking about the tomahawk. You're like, I just made this bomb ass tomahawk. I completely thought you were referring to Call of Duty, and I feel like a fucking idiot.
I literally said, "What the fuck is a tomahawk?" and nobody said anything. Like, okay,
What is that actually? I'm a bit.
The one with the big ass bone.
the one
Yeah,
with the big ass bone, like a T-bone.
No.
It's
no.
like,
This one is T for tomahawk, a T-bone, and that one stands for T-bone.
Fuck you, Eric.
y'all.
All right. Yeah. All right.
All right. Enough about all this football stuff, man. Let's get into, what the real meat of what everybody, all the viewers have been DMing me about. We asked you guys to ask us questions, and I've been tapping in. I've been tapping in with you guys. The guys want to know, man, and girls out there who listen to the pod. Eric, how'd the date with my coworker go?
I fucking knew it. I was waiting for this fucking topic to come up. Go fuck yourself. This
Eric,
isn't a topic.
Are you gonna spill the tea, man? They're dying to know. The viewers are dying to know, man.
The viewers?
Yes, man.
The viewers are dying to know. Really?
Yeah.
This is a completely fabricated story. I deny any and all associations with this.
You had
I
no
think that's all.
relations with that girl. Is that what you're telling me?
Easy, Clinton. No. What do you really want to get into?
All right, guys. We'll save that story for another day.
No.
I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that money buys happiness?
Oh boy. Me and Collins have been around this road a time or two.
I'm going back to Ms. Diaz's class.
Easy there.
Where you said that one Joey Badass verse. What was it? Money's the
Dude, I cited a fucking a verse from Paper Trails, and now that I'm thinking about it, that was by far the corniest part of my argument.
It was, but for whatever reason, it worked.
We were fucking 15. Of course it worked. Anything seems like deep to you at that time period.
So
you had Ms.
you're on your road to success, right? You want to be successful to have money, right?
This sounds like an intro to a pyramid scheme.
So do you want to be successful and make money? Is that ultimate goal to just be content and have and be happy, I guess? Or what do you think? Is it worth it? Is that like, does that equal happiness? The money equal the happiness? Cam, go ahead, man.
I've seen like fucking multiple questions.
It's one.
It's like a full
question.
He has a full unit term,
Jesus
midterm
Christ.
prompt, cite 8 sources in APA format.
So you have no opinion on the subject? I personally think.
Okay.
I personally think that it does.
You think money buys you happiness?
I think so. I think if you I think it'll help.
Well,
that's a great argument.
Right? Hey, it might not buy happiness, but it pays the bills, man. You know what I mean?
Honestly, money cannot buy you happiness. It can buy you things that will make you happy. And you can see how long that gets you. Personally, I feel like being successful or being content, like you don't need money to be happy. But I mean, and there are those that argue that, like if you feel like you're not happy enough, you just don't have enough money, because quite literally, I feel like a lot of my problems would be solved with money.
Exactly. That's my logic. Yeah, right.
But there are poor people out there, happier or content with where they're at. So no, money doesn't lead to happiness, and you don't need it to be happy. But I mean, it would help.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point. I like what you said about I don't know, it's kind of like the road, like the path you take. And if you can find something that actually makes you happy and makes you money at the same time, I guess that's where we're going for.
Yeah. A wise man once said, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Shut the fuck up.
My grandpa used to says that still to this day, which I think is a fair point. I don't know. It's like, I think it's easy to like people will say like the whole like that's not true. Like money won't buy you happiness, but it'll be someone in a way more well-off financial position than to make that statement versus someone who is completely like in the shit, like just down on his luck. Because it's easy to say, like, it's like, well, this money won't buy you happiness, blah 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 blah, when you're in a comfortable living situation or whatever it may be, to someone who like is fucking homeless and like is like starving and literally has no food and wears ratty clothes. Now, inevitably, I think some of the things that would provide you happiness come associated with money. Like you want to have decent looking clothes, you want to have somewhere to sleep, you want to have somewhere to shower, like basic fucking human necessities. And some people don't have that, and you could argue that that should be a human right. But just based off the functioning like of our society, like that's not really attainable for every single person just based on this. So some people are deprived of that, which is fucked up. So yeah, there's some basis for needing money, but it doesn't like guarantee you happiness. Like when I first got a job, right? Like when I was like 16 or however fucking old I was, like Dora Gardens, right? Like I was 16 and I was like 16, right? And I got a job, and the first thing I did was buy all the shit that I always like wanted that my parents would never buy me. Like the dumbest shit, like stupid fucking like a shitload of video games, like shoes I wanted and all this shit.
Like OVO Xbox controller.
Yes, like literally stupid shit like that. Like I like how you still remember that. Like stupid shit like that. Cause I was like, oh my god, like I want to have all this shit, and like I wanted to just be able to like just the stuff I was into at the time.
Pressing like every 2 seconds. Relax.
Okay, I'm sorry, mom. Anyway, yeah, like it was cool to get all that, but like at the like it doesn't make you feel any better. Like I honestly, at the end of like that initial time of working, I was like, wow, I've gained absolutely no money, and I have a bunch of random crap that like is nowhere near as like exciting or useful as I pictured it before. Like all these things that I have been wanting to get. Prior to making any money. So I mean, yeah, like you could gain money, but like if you throw it at useless crap, then where are you? Like if you're like, but like some of the roots of your sadness or whatever aren't rooted in money. They could be rooted in other things. They could be rooted in insecurities, or they could be rooted in like you've been abused or bullied or
lack of like love or
lack of, yeah, you know, like there's a variety of things that money won't solve. And really, even if like say you have one of those things, if you're like you feel you're emotionless and you struggle to have empathy and you can't attach to people, you're just a rich dude who's emotionless and doesn't have empathy and struggles to attach to people. Like it doesn't make a difference, and those problems will still plague you. But you still do need money. Like it's not like it's like Colin said.
No one's saying that you don't need money, but it's just like money
it won't solve anything.
It's not going to solve all of your problems. It'll solve a lot of your problems, but it won't solve all of them.
It's just that there's things that money isn't. You just can't buy with money. There's certain things.
Yeah. I hate to sound sappy. I don't want to sound like a Hallmark movie, but yeah,
it's
like,
true though. It really is true. Like all those things you just listed is literally facts. Cam, did you want to say anything about that?
No, that's fine.
Come on, bro. I know you got a little something.
No.
So I think Cam thinks.
Cam put all his money in Dogecoin, so he doesn't want to talk about it. But Eric brought up his first job at Gilroy Gardens. Do you guys, or did you even, like, do you remember quitting your first job? Like,
I do. Cam, do you remember? Did you leave before or after me?
I just never went back in.
You never went? You just never stopped showing up?
Way to quit.
I just never went back. Fuck it, bro. It's so stupid.
What was your first job, Cam?
Hey, give a little backstory, man.
Yeah. This is a former employee of the month you're talking to, people. Let's establish that before we dive in any deeper.
So
what?
Describe it. What do you mean?
Describe what?
Your first job.
Oh, GG's, man. It was at games. We did interviews, and the funniest thing was this one kid said, "Welcome to Great America." It was the funniest, and I was with Nate Lax at the time. And we started busting up, and then everyone started to look at us, so we had to be quiet. But I started. I was going into senior year summer, and it was cool. I was working fucking 8-hour shifts every day. And then one thing that really pissed me off is that I was in it for supervisor.
Oh my god, I was hoping you'd bring this up. I was hoping you'd
There
bring
you
this
are.
up.
Now we got the tea brewing, man. What's up, Cam?
Someone that should not be named got it over me, that worked literally 5 months less than I did, and it's because her sister was in HR.
Do you think there was other reasons
No,
that
other fucking reasons.
there?
Every supervisors loved me. Every one of the managers wanted me to be there, but the supervisor and the HR sister got it. So there's some.
This person really have a sister who worked in HR? Because I never knew this.
Swear to God.
I mean, okay, here's the deal. Like, so for anyone, I'll expand upon it. For anyone that's wondering, me and Cameron worked at Gilroy Gardens. We worked in the games department.
Hey man, I worked there too.
Yeah, Matt worked food
Long
though.
Grill represent.
Yeah, I got hired there.
And what happened?
Yeah, I found a better job.
He didn't want to Uber all the way to Gilroy Gardens.
That's the story of anyone who ever worked at Gilroy Gardens. So we worked in games for how long? Did you leave before or after me?
I don't remember. I was there during senior year too.
Eric, you were there longer.
Because my last day, what did they do? I think I called off. And my supervisor.
You did. We hung out one day, and you.
Yes. Look, okay. Anyone if for whatever reason some impressionable 15-year-old stumbles upon this podcast who lives in Gilroy, don't apply at Gilroy Gardens. You could do so much better. But
I mean, your first job,
it's not a bad first job.
We made $10 an hour.
Well, now it's different.
I know, but even at the time, there was better paying jobs. I'm almost certain, around just regular retail, and you had to sit in the hot ass sun for 8 hours.
I didn't.
Yeah, me
neither. Like foods, boys.
Congrats. Anyway, yeah, don't work at Gilroy Gardens. But anyway, the hierarchy of Gilroy Gardens is a joke because for the most part, you're gonna be a 16, 15 and a half or 17-year-old kid, and your supervisor is literally gonna be 16, 17, 18, and at the oldest 19. So the entire hierarchy is teenagers who don't care about the job and just walk around and don't give a. I don't want to cuss. I don't want to offend Cam. But don't give a fuck. Yeah, but that job is a joke. It's fun. There's perks.
The person with the best job out of all of us was easily Collins wearing the costume over at Rock and Jump.
I never wore that costume.
I pictured you
guys. The snap says otherwise, man.
You just put the helmet on, no?
Yeah, and I just sent the photo.
Did you like that job?
It was a funny snap. I chuckled. Two Jajas.
Okay, so I worked at Rock and Jump it's a trampoline park. A friend of mine got me the job there. Basically, my interview went. I sat down. The supervisor came. Went. Oh, Darnell said you're cool, but I just got to make it look like we're talking about anything. But you start this day, and then that's how I got hired at Rock and Jump. It was a fun you guys can knock it. It was a fun experience. I liked being able to just go out and make money, and I would work with the cashier a lot, and that's where these bozos would come in asking for ices and chicken tenders.
I never asked for chicken tenders. I did ask for ices, but I never asked.
Every time Eric would come see me, he asked me for an icy, and it was either
mermaid. What was it? Mermaid's tail
or the mermaid tail?
Mermaid tail, yeah.
No one could figure out what flavor the mermaid tail was.
Yeah.
I still don't know what flavor it was.
Everyone wanted to work there when that shit opened. At first, everyone worked at GG. Then I feel like everyone was trying to work at Rock and Jump. And then everyone got an outlet.
I feel like In-N-Out was kind of that type of job too for a period of time.
Yeah. Like a
there's a lot of kids in our age group that were working. I don't know. There was good. I shouldn't say there was good times at Gilroy Gardens, but the good times are generally who you're surrounded with. And I mean, I guess that's with any job. If I didn't work with Cameron, if I didn't work with some other people who I knew, the job wouldn't have been as fun. But it was fun. There was good times. But then the second people started leaving, it immediately went.
Oh yeah, I feel like it could be like that for a lot of jobs too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A job in all reality is probably going to be as enjoyable as the people you're around, and with a few exceptions, it's largely dependent on that. Like there was cool times. Like Cam, to this day, Cam, I remember I didn't know how to operate the racing game, the electric one, and I didn't know how to turn it on, and I was too embarrassed to ask because I asked once when I first started, and they told me, and for whatever reason it didn't click in my head. Like like sometimes you got to see someone do it. They didn't do it. Like they're like, this is how you do it. And for anyone that didn't know, it's like this electric, like you shoot the water streams into the thing, and like you race. It's all rigged pretty much, but like you race, like you shoot it in, and then like the thing goes over there. It was one of those, and you had to press a button, and I figured it out like at the very end of my time there. You had to hold the bottom button. There was 3 buttons on a side panel, and you had to hold the button for like 5 seconds or whatever. Hear a click, and then you press the top button, and the game would start. But the problem was I was gonna lie and act and just press all the buttons until it started. But you have to get on a megaphone pretty much, like on a big loud ass speaker. It's the only game with a speaker in the entire thing. And you have to commentate on the track. You're like, oh, here we go. Oh, Jimmy's on first, and then he's passing up my Kyle, and then he's we got a winner, like that. That type of bullshit that you see at Carnival. But I didn't know how to start the fucking track, and I was getting away with it because I would, for the most part, it would be empty. I'd come in like a morning shift from like 1 to or like 9 a.m. I think we started at 9 a.m. Right, Cam?
Yeah.
Like 9 a.m. to 1 on like a Tuesday. Not a lot of people are in there. And like there's only one person that's a supervisor, but they're on the opposite side. So I get away with it. For that, I remember one time I did it, and both of my supervisors and their supervisors were on the next one over. And it was fucking prime time, bro. It was like Saturday at 5 p.m. Like everyone was in the thing, and it was completely filled up. And I didn't know how to use it. So I would press the buttons in hope that like it would go, and I would just kind of be like like I would drag on my so like when the game would start, hopefully I could like hit it on the track and they wouldn't notice that I didn't know how to, because I felt like an idiot. But like there was like this one time where they're like, Eric, go hop on, do the ride, and I was like, no, like I was hella nervous, and I went and I did it. And they're all like staring at me, and and because they were staring at me, like I got like paranoid. I felt like the little fucking kids were like, let's see if this fucking dumbass knows how to work the ride. And I was doing it, and I started, and this shit would not go on. And I was like doing the and it wouldn't go on. And then people started noticing that I didn't know how to like work the ride or whatever, because they started staring at me. And like the supervisors were looking at me, and I remember it was so like fucking embarrassing because Cam, you remember not the main supervisor that we're thinking of. Remember the other one?
Yeah.
They looked at me and they just did this and shook their head. It was humiliating. It was, and I don't even think I think I eventually got it, but like 30 seconds went by, which at that point the kid doesn't even want to fucking play the game anymore. Yeah, it was humiliating. I learned literally like my last 2 weeks.
So can you tell us what your point was?
I'm saying, fuck you, man.
Like 5 minutes.
I'm saying that there's like stupid shit like that you'll look back fondly upon, like regardless of whatever.
Speaking of good Gilroy Gardens experiences, man. I got a quick story too, if it's all right with Cam. I don't know if there's a big point to it, but yeah. All right, so let me bring y'all back. I'm gonna bring you on a journey real quick.
I think I know what the story is, and I already kind of don't like.
3 o'clock. It's at least 110 degrees outside.
This is already an exaggeration.
Fan 1 is busting. I got like 20 mac and cheese orders. Everybody wants a Fuse iced tea. I got employees coming through, moms coming through, families coming through. It's cracking, and I'm serving up the carne asada. I'm chopping it up. I'm making chicken tenders, the works. All right, like me and 2 other people. So I'm like, yo. Well, so all right. So I was working the food, and my cash register was a sweet old lady who was like,
oh my God, do not fucking tell this story.
She was best.
Do not fucking tell this story.
Like 70 years old. She was like, she had like that, she was just super nice. Everyone like loved her, and she always worked the cash register. So I'm working hard. We got a line. It kind of cools off a little bit. Then I see Eric coming through, just sweaty as all.
Why am I progressively?
He didn't even have a mustache this time, just like mutton chops. And he just looked like he was in bad mood. I'm like, hey Eric, how's it going, man? Yo, how's it going, And he's just like, oh, what's up, dude? Let me get a water. He said, let me get a water. Let me get a lemonade. Let me get. I think that's it. And then Donna was like, okay, sweetie. Pours him because a lot of people came and asked for half lemonade, half water. So she gets a half lemonade, half water, as she thought he said. Hands it to him. Eric's like, sips it, spits it out on the table, throws it away.
Oh my god, this is such bullshit.
I've never seen Donna so startled in my life. I'm like, Eric, what are you doing? He's like, I wanted a water and a lemonade. What is this? And he starts yelling at Donna. I have to call the security to come.
This is such bullshit. Oh my god.
I felt threatened, and that just goes to show, man. It gets crazy out there. High temperatures, stay hydrated. You might get irritable, but Eric and Donna worked it out, and he got his lemonade.
We did.
Or
okay, but
they might still have beef.
That was a great. That was a great tall tale and like fabricated incident of what actually happened. But okay, so this is what actually happened. Okay, first of all, it wasn't 110 degrees. It was like 100. So for anyone that let's clear this. I don't think we clarified. Me and Cam, we worked games. Matt worked at San Juan, which was like a supposed Mexican cuisine restaurant, which was literally just like disgusting, like overpriced chicken tenders and like in chicken buckets that like no one would ever eat except if they were at a amusement park.
Cam would come. I would hook him up.
It was free
pizza.
We made $10 an hour. I don't think we had choices. Anyway, no, I didn't. Okay, first of all, yeah, I didn't come in. I like how you just like every bad adjective that you've described about me in the story is dragged out. Like, have you noticed that? Like, if it's like you'll be like, it was a normal day. It was a little hot, and Eric was sweaty, disgusting, appalling. I was not sweaty. I walked from my games area, dude. I went to get a drink. It was like I wanted a water and a lemonade because my supervisor at the time, I told him I'd get him a drink, and I think I got like chicken tenders or whatever the fuck. First off, Matt did not. This whole like Jiminy like happy-go-lucky Matt that was sitting at the counter with like doves flying in the background, greeting me with a fucking smile on his face is bullshit. He wasn't working the register. I don't even think I said hi to him or spoke to him until after they took my order. All right, so I went to the lady who I had no issue with this person at all. There was no beef. There was no nothing. And I said I wanted a water and a lemonade. That's it.
Look at how mad he's getting.
I'm mad because you're completely like refabricating the story. Like I yelled at an elderly woman to make me seem like an asshole. That's not how it went down. I said I wanted a water and a lemonade. So anyway, she's like, whatever, go. She goes to get the drinks, and Matt comes up to me. He's like, oh, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. And we're like just shooting the shit, like small talk, while I wait for the drinks, and I think like chicken strips or whatever I got. So she hands me back a drink, and it was yellow. So I think I got the lemonade. Not that it fucking matters. And I take a sip, and it was a bit watered down. And I was like, "What is this?" I did not spit out the water in the lemonade. This isn't like a
way you 90s... said, "What is this?" though was so intense.
What does that even mean? How could it be intense? All I said was, "What?" I was like,
Donna was literally shivering in fear. Oh,
she was shivering in fear. She was just shivering in fear. No, I was like, "What is this?"
110 hot day in summer.
It wasn't 100. We live in Gilroy, not like fucking Arizona. It wasn't 110 degrees. It wasn't
this slim athletic figure that you see today.
This slim athletic. Oh, thank you. I'm flattered. No, I didn't spit out the drink. All I said was like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a water and a lemonade. What you want?" I was like, "Oh no, I wanted a water and a lemonade." And maybe I hit her with like the tiniest bit of attitude, only because I was having a bad day. I think like some kid fucking sprayed me with the water gun. I was like pissed off, like I had water on me or something. And like she got mad, like she got in her feelings because I asked for like my actual drink, which is like I don't understand how you could be justified in being mad at me because I asked for. I wasn't an asshole about it.
What do you mean she got mad? Like how did
she hit me with that? No, that's not even why she got mad. It's because Matt was standing next to her and he like hyped the shit up. He was like, "What, Eric, you're being a dick, bro. What's wrong with you?" Like literally, like in a fucking like sounded like Kyle Rager or whatever the fuck the dude's name is from the skit. Like like with this dramatized like 21-year-old frat boy voice to make it seem like a bigger deal than it was. All it had to be was, can you just give me the drink I asked for? That's all it had to be.
But you said that she got mad. Like, what did
she got a fucking attitude when she messed up my order. I didn't do anything wrong.
What do you mean? What did she say?
Because when I asked for like the actual, I was like, "Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Can I get a water lemon?" She's like, "Fine." Like she snatched that shit on my hand, like hella aggressively. And then literally, so yeah, I get the drink and I get my stuff and I go along my day. But like the next time I saw Matt, which was at football practice or whatever it may have been, the first thing he says is like, "Bro, Eric literally cussed out an elderly lady and threw a drink in her face." And somehow that was 2016. So there's been 5 years. The story has still persisted. And it's progressively gotten worse. I've progressively gotten fatter in the story. I've progressively gotten sweatier, and I've progressively done more insulting things to this woman that I don't know. Like the story, like by the time we're 80, I'm gonna fucking stab her with a butter knife and like run out of the restaurant. Like that's the point we're gonna hit.
Oh man, Eric, you were a different animal when you had the mutton.
Go fuck yourself. No, so yeah, that did not happen. I didn't spit out my drink.
Yeah, that was good times, man. Cam, I know you were always so respectful to Donna. I would never expect that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is some behavior I can only see Erica doing, man.
Well, hold on, stop. What did Donna look like, Cam?
She's an old lady with white hair.
Yeah,
she had blonde hair.
It was pretty streaky.
He literally just described the only information we've ever provided about Donna.
Yo, it was a long time ago, man. But
you remember every detail. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because it was a crazy experience. I had to write up a report and everything. But anyways.
You had to write up a report.
Can we get a wave check, Collins?
Yeah, not right now, buddy.
It's still progressing?
Yeah, I'm getting into it now. I got my brush here, my Shea Moisture buddy over there. I'm trying to get the waves.
Is that what Cam got you?
My boy Chris. Shout out to Chris. He taught me how to tie this do-rag.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what Cam got you, the brush?
No, this is not what Cam got me. I'm not really trying to get into all that today.
Oh shit.
What do you mean by that?
Cam and his gifts, man. That silly Cam.
Yeah. Secret Santa gifts just don't seem to hit anymore.
Hey, but we gotta ask every week, Cam, what'd you do on Saturday?
I hung with the boys.
Hey, finally, huh? Living up to the name.
Easy.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that. What did he say? He went where?
He said he hung out with the boys. It's the joke, remember? Clearly you don't remember.
Right in front of your face.
Ha ha ha.
You know what's funny though? With the boys, literally no brews. Consumed 0 brew.
I was chilling all weekend. I'm a non-alcoholic drinker.
Are you?
Non-alcoholic drinker. I
During
remember back in the day, Cam was a big hookah guy.
Hey.
Big hookah guy.
For another story.
Cam and that Mary Jane, man. Not no more though.
Yeah, I'm not really too shocked to hear how insensitive that Eric was because, Eric has been.
Okay. Stop. We could save the bullshit stories about me for another week. All right. Let's. What have you guys been watching this? What have you guys been watching this week?
Recently, I finally watched that movie Us.
Oh yeah, we watched that.
Wait, really?
Us.
Hey, you owe me.
Barely watched it.
Wait, no. Oh wait, all you guys watched it?
Yeah, because Colin said he was too scared to watch it by himself.
You're talking about Us, like Jordan Peele Us, right?
Yes, that Us.
What'd you think?
To be honest with you, for whatever reason, I was like, as soon as like the movie was okay, it was suspenseful or whatever. It was like, but the second I found out, like at the end, that the woman or Red, whatever.
Whoa, chill. Did you see the spoiler cut, like the twist? Did you see it or no?
No, I watched it. What do you mean?
No, did you see it coming? That's what I mean.
Kinda, yeah, at the beginning. But then once that was confirmed, the movie
Cons,
just
you
like,
didn't know
Yeah,
shit.
that sounds awfully.
Matthew, you fell asleep.
This dude was watching YouTube videos after the movie trying to explain what he saw. He's trying to say he knew in the beginning.
Matt fell asleep throughout the movie.
Because I've seen it months
To be
ago.
fair, I saw us with Cam and Matt in theaters.
Yeah.
Someone like fell asleep, got pissed off. Cam, was that Matt?
No, I did not.
You're pointing at Collins and my Cam. I think
you're pointing at Collins.
No.
Yeah, sick invite, guys. But whatever.
That was like
I
2018.
didn't know you back then, dog.
2 years
Okay,
ago.
we knew Collins. No. We were coming from SJ, but I don't know why.
I definitely did not. I
Oh,
thought the movie was.
I wanted to go home and you guys were being fucking retarded.
Oh, that's right, Cam.
It was like
Cam,
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was late. That was the last showing in the entire theater.
Yeah.
I remember I was saying like 1:10 because we had to hit Morgan Hill.
Yeah.
I still made it on time as fast as I ever drove.
Was the movie meant to be like a scary film or
probably more suspenseful? I'd assume.
I think suspense. I think the trailer kind of made it seem a bit scarier than it is. I don't know. There's some good like kind of pop ins.
Yeah, Collins, you were joking.
There definitely were.
Here,
yeah.
man.
But like it wasn't like a Conjuring or anything. It was more, you know what? It was just as suspenseful as Get Out, so I'll give it that.
Is the Conjuring really that scary?
To me, the Conjuring 2, yes.
The Conjuring that you're
up in my house and fucking scream like a little bitch.
Are you talking about Conjuring?
What are you talking about, Cam?
Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead. Get it off your chest, man. What are you talking about?
Okay, Matt came over one night. We were watching it, right?
When? What year is this? First of all,
Pablo spent the night in my house.
This is literally like 2013, bro.
Pablo spent the night in my house, and he was screaming. And my mom came outside and said, "Shut the fuck up." Literal screaming at The Conjuring.
Nah,
I was crazy back then, man.
Not a lot of horror movies get me like they used to. The last one that kind of fucked me up was It.
I think Jaws is a good movie, so
that's my favorite movie. I'll die on that hill. It's an amazing movie.
Trash film.
Yes. I don't even think. No, in all honesty, I don't think any of you have any of you guys actually seen that movie full, like
what, Jaws?
Beginning to end.
You watched that movie? I have not seen it.
Say that again.
What? Was there a trilogy to Jaws, or it was like that's not
the there was 3 sequels. They're all except for the second one, which is like if you really like the first one, you could maybe watch the second one.
I think we watched Jaws in like Kawada's class, and it was the most boring thing.
We did. Literally, no. Remember, I kept telling you fun facts about the movie. I'd poke your shoulder,
and it didn't make me enjoy it anymore.
The problem was one, we were in a high school classroom, so like it's just fucking around, so it's hard to enjoy the movie. Second, we stopped watching the movie with about 30 minutes left, maybe 45 at the most, which is by far like the most like action intense.
Wait, did you say because we were in high school, there was a bunch of people talking? You were the one talking to Collins the whole time. You just said.
Exactly, but if Collins was by himself and like he was in an isolated, I'm not saying I'm absolved of being the root of the problem. I'm just saying that
you're the root of the problem. Collins talking to the whole time.
I'm just saying that it's hard to like watch a movie. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, what's one of your favorite movies, Matt? I know you're not really a movie.
Inception or Tenet.
Oh, imagine if you saw. I actually have Tenet. I need to watch that. Imagine if you saw Inception. Actually, you saw Inception in Kawada's, no?
Yeah, but I'd already seen it before that.
Okay, imagine if you saw Inception for the first time. It was like in Kawada's, and it was like broken up into parts, and like we watched it over the course of like 2 days.
Yeah.
Would it hit the same for you off the first watch?
No.
I'm saying it doesn't do justice to watching the entire movie.
Fucking 1972 movie. That's with a fake ass shark. You can tell.
First of all, shut your fucking mouth. Second off, it wasn't 1972. It was 1975. It's the peak of American cinema. It's universally regarded as one of the greatest movies of all time. So who the fuck are you to say it was that shark? That shark.
By you.
The issue that I have with like, first off, modern shark movies, like they're not as common. There's like a wave of shark movies that have been.
Sharknado.
Okay, oh my God. But like, yeah, there's like, okay, I guess there's like Sharknado, but there's also like Deep Blue Sea, Open Water.
I feel like that one movie,
Shallows.
Piranha like 3 Double D was a better movie than Jaws.
Ooh, that one
With
had-
Patrick, who the hell was in that? The dude from SpongeBob, who shows up. No, was it Patrick? No, it was Hoffman.
Hoffman.
Was it Swayze?
No,
David Hasselhoff. That's the Piranha 3 Double D or whatever. No, you haven't even seen. Fuck off. No, okay.
Dude, how's your favorite movie? Jaws. You have movies like Goodfellas and like all these.
I like Goodfellas. It's a good movie.
And
yeah, but how is Jaws your favorite?
Go get your fucking shine box. How is Jaws my favorite movie?
Yeah,
I feel like it has to be purely nostalgia. There's no way you actually think it's like the great.
I repeatedly will watch that movie. Like I watch it a couple times a year. Like I genuinely like love it.
The movie that I can watch anytime I fucking.
He's gonna say like Pineapple Express or some stupid shit.
Is World War Z.
What the fuck? How can you come for me? How can you give me shit
Movies
for liking a movie that people would actually consider to be a well-regarded film? And your favorite movie is World War Z? That movie's fucking garbage. The book is so much better in every way.
I remember
Jaws is the reverse.
that's the first thing Eric said was like, the book is so much better.
I haven't read or watched that movie. So.
With Jaws,
Is that about
the
zombies,
movie is
right?
so much better than the book.
Yeah.
That movie,
okay, not the movie about the zombies.
Yeah.
Which that narrows it down. That's not even that. I wouldn't even put that like in a top 10 zombie movie list.
What the fuck?
There are so many better zombie films.
You are on crack. You don't know anything about fucking.
Give me Shaun of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Hold on, I gotta refresh the noggin. Night of the Living Dead. Even the 1968 Night of the Living Dead, I take over that.
That was fucking retarded.
Zombieland, the first one. The sequel was Matt wasn't a fan of, respectfully so. Zombieland. Hold on. There's more. I gotta think. There was like an early 2000s like rush of zombie films that I don't see them as often. I'd even take Warm Bodies, which is really just a rom-com over that movie. That's 5. What are we at? What else, Matt? What else do we got?
Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Movie's mid.
I haven't seen that actually.
And Collins only said Inception because he wanted to look smart.
Oh, bro.
Smart? What? Man,
you
know what? Now that I remember,
when we watched
Nolan fans are just J. Cole fans of cinema.
Yeah, when we watched it, dude, Collins was talking the whole entire time to the point where our teacher had to move him away to his own corner because he wouldn't.
Matt is so slow, and then she's got like the attention of like a squirrel. Yeah, like he couldn't sit straight and watch the movie. He kept asking me questions about what was happening, so I kept giving him the answers. So like, this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening right now, and I kept explaining the whole movie to him. And then our teacher got so upset at me for doing that that he literally sent me to the back of the class with the delinquent Eric.
What is the twist of Inception? I don't think I've ever watched. I've seen the movie, but I don't think I've seen it in one sitting.
I don't want to. You're gonna spoil it.
I really don't give a shit because I remember the ending with the
top.
Basically, it's saying that they're in the Matrix at the moment of the end of the movie, and they're not.
Well, we don't know that. That's your interpretation.
Yeah, because doesn't it cut it?
Consensus. Because
it falls, right?
If it falls,
is if the top keeps spinning, and at the end of the movie, the top doesn't stop spinning, but you don't know if after it cuts, maybe it does stop spinning. So it looks an interpretation.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to fall over, but then they cut the movie.
Which is, that's a cool ending. I'll give it like a 6.
Wait, because he like washes up on the beach, right? And then he sees that guy, but he's all old. I remember that.
Yeah.
But how do they explain that time skip?
But they go like further down into that like dreamscape or whatever.
Yeah, they take a lot of.
Is it like Interstellar type of deal where like the more time this time you spend in there is longer in real time versus?
That's Interstellar.
I know, but I'm saying, is it like a similar type of idea?
Kind of, but
this dude don't know. He's only seen the movie once.
This is my favorite movie of all time.
He's like, I don't even remember that.
Can you tell me the plot? Like you're talking out your ass. You said I'm smart. Like, what did you want me to say?
It ain't my favorite film, man.
Like, why the fuck? Like, how do I sound smart saying Inception?
I think the best
part makes you smart.
The best part of like this whole thing is like the two people who are giving us the most shit, Cam and Matt. They're, like about our 2 picks. And then Cam is World War Z and Matt is Superbad. Like,
Dude, that's a
I
great
all
no, but I'll
which is
admit mine is like nostalgia based.
so. What is like
Okay.
your favorite movie, nostalgia aside?
Nostalgia aside, that's pretty hard. There's a
He's
lot
gonna
of
say like 101 Dalmatians.
I
And
hate
is there a
I,
fucking problem with
I
your
don't like
fake ass shark? You fucking
Jesus. What's that?
favorite movies. Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on the next pod, man.
He doesn't watch movies.
No,
Like
no.
I'm little, like
I
I
watch
could.
movies, but I don't like every movie I watch. What's the
He
problem?
doesn't like any, with the exception of Super
Donnie
Cam.
Brasco.
What is the other one? It's
Donnie
Super Bad
Brasco.
and one other
I
one.
like Donnie Brasco a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I can
What do you
tell
like about?
you're one of those guys, big fan of Wolf of Wall Street, huh, Matt?
Nah, not really. It was cool, but I only watched it like twice.
You only watched it twice, so you can sit through that long ass like 2.5 hour movie, and it's not, and you don't like, but you liked it, right?
It was okay. I mean, it's
It
not
was
like
okay.
I'm not a master of it.
God, Matt's so fucking annoying.
what?
Talk to him. Let him know.
I
So
mean,
I agree.
Sometimes
I
I
agree.
feel like Matt tries to like play things off as like, oh man, I don't give a fuck, just to sound cool, or like that. He acts like
Yeah,
shit.
I get.
Like he acts like being excited for something is lame. Like he wants to be so nonchalant about everything. I don't know. I don't get him.
There's like that, yeah. There's like that audience of people that are just like they're just like walking cynicism. You see it on social media a lot now, where it's like motherfuckers be like people will hate you for enjoying things, which
Yeah.
like yeah, it's cool to fuck around, but there's really an audience of people that will
And then
genuinely.
there are actual like assholes like this guy that like just won't.
They'll try and piss on anything you enjoy, and Matt is like the
Hey.
embodiment of
All
that
right, man.
community.
Hey, I
Cultivated it
can
into a
any of my
5-7 structure.
stand on. I'm not the type of guy who will say, "Oh, that's my favorite movie," but I can't answer your simple questions. You know, like
Matt, shut up. I'm not trying to argue with you over Inception when you wanted me to.
He's out here gatekeeping your favorite movie.
Like what the fuck?
it's just facts, man.
You can't pass, dog.
You can't. You don't pass. You failed. Okay, though. I understand.
What's your favorite movie, Matt?
The Superbad.
You said Superbad. Oh God,
This is a good film.
It's a good movie, dude.
It's
Can't
funny.
say-
It still holds up. I
It's
still
a good
I
movie.
still laugh.
It's a classic.
It is,
I
yeah.
say something.
I like it because
but I wouldn't
I
say
say
it's my
that
favorite
like The
movie.
Lion King is my favorite movie. Is that
Oh.
is that a good
Which
enough-
one? Which one?
Which one?
What do you mean? Which one? What? Which one? I'm not
There's
talking about like the Timon and Pumbaa series. Like, what do you mean? Which one?
Collins, there's the
live
live.
action.
No, there's no. That's it's not even live action.
Not
'Cause
live
it's still
action.
animated. There's the one that came out
New
last
one.
year. There's the original.
The original.
Okay.
Acceptable.
Yeah. I don't know. Like
I don't know. I don't think I've heard anybody say they like that like the whichever one came out recently is their favorite.
Yeah, the
Dude, it's
reboot.
literally word for word, bar for bar, flow for flow, the exact same movie. Just
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
So like.
I don't mind like doing the whole Disney's done a lot of them. They did it with Dumbo, they did it with Lion King. They've done it with a few more that I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like you have to add some, especially I get if it's like maybe like there's issues with the movie, but Lion King for the most part was a pretty. I can't think of many faults of the original Lion King.
Yeah.
They just got Beyonce on that shit and like it made like $1.5 billion. But I'm just. Yeah, I don't know. It was boring. That's arguably one of my least favorite Disney movies, like within recent.
Because you knew everything that was about to happen, because everything was the exact same thing, pretty much.
But like, it's like they took all the same songs and just sang them worse.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about words. I don't know how
No, they sang them worse. The most iconic song. Well, I don't know. It's
just
between
like
Circle.
Remember it a certain type of way, so you want to hear it the same way.
Yeah. Even like the emotional beats, like where like he's like Dad, get up. Like they didn't even say it that way. Like that's a sad line, bro. Like that shit.
Oh really? I don't think I watched the remake. To be honest with you. Like, how did it come across then? If they don't say that.
Like the way they delivered the line, right, in the original, like the Dad, get up. Like it's like a meme and shit. But yeah, like that original like performance in the original anime, that shit is sad. Like that shit, the voice acting in that was really well done. And I don't know, this one, it's like it just feels like a shittier version of that.
Yeah, they had Donald Glover as the voice of Simba.
No, well, when he's a kid, they had a kid actor. Like he didn't do bad. I'm not saying he didn't do bad, but it's like what's the point of watching a slightly worse performance?
Yeah,
like I don't understand the benefit of it.
Yeah,
I guess you could just. I don't understand why you wouldn't just re-release it. Maybe you upscale the animation quality, but I mean, other than that, I don't.
Definitely agree. I feel like that was kind of pointless watch, but you know, it was a cool concept either way. A lot of the time when I'm hating, obviously I'm exaggerating for the meme a little bit.
Yeah, whatever you say, you
Oh,
fucking dick. All right.
But anyways, other than that, you know, I think it was a great episode, boys. Any closing comments, Eric, Cam, Collins?
What time are we at?
What's going through your mind right now, Cam?
What? Nothing. I mean, just chilling.
Sounds good, Cam. Collins?
Matt is a walking meme. I appreciate you guys for having me on once again.
Collins is a walking bandwagon who like the Super Bowl team.
I was waiting for this. Now that Cam's actually spoken, let me actually get into what I actually wanted to say. This whole time, Cam doesn't speak unless he's got somebody to fucking rip on. Like, what?
It's true. Fair point.
You don't want
Like that whole. When I was telling my story about like, you know, the experience at like the theme park and how I couldn't work the ride, like look, it's not fucking like Shakespeare, okay? It doesn't need to be this complex, like thoughtful story. It's just a funny story.
Like, oh, but
it's like to fucking like just shit all over it for no other reason other than just to be a dickhead. Considering that he was there, like, he was the one who was actually there, just to completely like piss all over it with no
Matt,
other
Matt asks him a question. Matt asks him a question and he goes, "Yeah, no response." He's like, "Oh, so what's the like? Can money bring happiness?" It's like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know." Oh, do you have any thoughts on that? It is what it is. Like, what the fuck?
It is what it is.
But we still love Cam. We still love Cam.
Nah, fuck this guy. This is be the last podcast.
We don't mean it. We don't mean it.
I do. Matt says, "Hey, you give your closing statements." Yeah, bye. I go, "Hey, thanks for having me." Can't call it your fucking walking. What the fuck? Fuck this guy.
You gonna back yourself up, man?
Look at
Okay.
it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Prove my point. It's been nice meeting y'all.
Cam brings character to the pod any way you slice it, man. Eric, closing.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Cam, I love you. We love.
Yeah,
we love. We love Cam G. Yeah, it was cool. What are we? 3 episodes in?
It's 4 now. Oh, really?
3. That's pretty dope. I don't know. I was a bit cynical at first. I was like, yeah, we'll do a 1 episode run, and I'll probably bail on it. Won't even show up. So I'm glad that we've consistently done this. Hopefully, we'll get back on a more consistent uploading schedule. I know it's a little bipolar right now, but hopefully when things get situated and everything, we'll be back on stream. But I appreciate everyone checking us out. Brandon Carmichael, I saw your comment. Much love. Appreciate you. If I see you in the comment section again, I'll hit you with a like. But other than that, no. I'll see you guys next week. All right.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate everyone tuning in. Appreciate all the comments, likes, views, watch time has been off the charts. You guys have been blowing up on social media, all that. Yo, a challenge to everyone. Drop your favorite Cam G moment down in the comments. Would love to hear what you guys got to say. Yo. Until next week, most likely the weekend. Expect episodes on the weekend. Yo, thank you guys for all the support. We appreciate you, and we are out.
I have like 3 Cam G moments to choose from, but all right.